Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Now if you saw my previous video, you'd know that I did a mini Target haul, and now for this video I'm going to do a tutorial only using e.l.f. products. Now for the majority I'm going to use everything e.l.f. The only thing that I couldn't find was an eye primer, but I'm going to use the e.l.f. face hydrating primer. Just because I don't want to use anything else. Like I said, everything that I use in this tutorial makeup wise is going to be e.l.f. You can find e.l.f. at now you can find e.l.f. at Target, Walmart. I'm not sure. I think I don't know if they're in CVS or anything, but definitely Target and Walmart. Now for the brushes, I do have some e.l.f. brushes, like this, and of course everybody knows my my powder brush, but I couldn't find anything else. There wasn't any like foundation brushes or contour brushes or bronzing brushes, or there weren't any kind of brushes. So on that aspect, I am going to be using these, but I'm also going to be using the ones that I normally use. And so yes, I'm sorry about that, but in the Target I went to, there just wasn't any more, and so this is what I could find. So yes, so if you guys want to see what look I come up with these products, just keep on watching. Now let's get into it. So I'm going to be using the e.l.f. Hydrating Face Primer. This is what it looks like. It's really nice packaging. I like it. I mean, very sleek. Why not? So let's just put it everywhere. Pump it. I like that's a pump. Ooh, look. You guys can see that? It's like a gel. Put it on my face first. And then swirl it in and pat it. Oh, it's very... I can already feel like it's moisturizing. I don't know. It just feels really creamy. Definitely moisturizing. Now I picked up the moisturizing one because during this time of year I do have a lot of dry skin, especially around this area right here and right here. And so I thought, why not? I mean, and it's only like $3, or I think this was like $4 to be honest. Can't remember the price, but not too bad. It really went into my skin. Like I could feel like it's like a serum kind of, but it's not oily or anything like that. So far so good. Now I am going to use this on my eyes just because, again, I couldn't find an eye primer. And so this is what I'm going to use. And because I normally would use my MAC Paint Jelly Paint Pot just as a base, since I couldn't find one, like something like that from e.l.f. I'm going to be using their under eye concealer. I think this is in Fair. It doesn't even say it. Oh yeah, this is in Fair Glow because of the highlighter. So let's just, I'm gonna zoom you guys in. There we go. Just a couple of them. I'm going to dab it. Now this is my first time doing like a talk through video. To be honest, I have no idea how long this video is going to be. It could be like half an hour. Just because I like to ramble off. So let's go. Oh, this concealer is very creamy. Oh, and sorry for my eyebrows. I haven't gotten them done. I know, I'm just trying to grow them out so you can like just when they thread them, it'll be nice and smooth and sharp. So yes, I just dab. Very creamy, very easy to blend out that concealer. Now I'm going to be going into the e.l.f. Matte for Matte palette. This was $10. It has a really it has like 10 matte shadows and a really nice big mirror. So I'm going to be going in with my e.l.f. Professional Blending Eye Brush, and I think I'm going to go with this one as my transition color. I'm going with this one as my transition color. Just gonna put it right there. Just go on like my crease and then just blend it upwards. And man, my freaking brows are bushy. I'm sorry. Did not realize how bushy they were until I just did a close up on my eyes. My bad. It did blend out really well. I mean, it is pigmented. I mean, I feel like I can see it on my eyes. So I think the next color I'm going to go into for my lid color is going to be, I think I'm gonna try this one out. I'm gonna go in with my e.l.f. smudger brush. It looks like this. This one doesn't look, I mean, it's not really showing up on my skin. I don't know if if you're darker than me or light. I don't know if this would show up on your skin either, to be honest. I mean, do you guys see a difference? Because I don't. Alright, now this eye I did it with this brush and I'm trying to pack it on, but because it's like really short brush, I don't think it's doing very much, as in the color payoff. So I'm gonna take my Sigma eye shading E55 brush, which looks like this. It has like kind of like the same shape as this one. It's just a little fuller. If you guys want to see them next to each other. You see, this was just really tiny. So I'm gonna get the same brush. Same brush. I'm gonna get the same color. I want to see if there's a difference. Nope, no different. It is the color. I think it's the eyeshadow. I'm just not really seeing anything like a big difference. So I'm going to go back to my e.l.f. brush, and next I'm going to take, I'm going to mix it in with this. I'm going to mix it in with this color. Just to see if there's anything I can do. Okay, that one I can see a little bit better. Okay, I see a difference with that one. So I'm putting it all over the lid. Just put it all over. Okay, so that's that. Next, I'm going to go in with another e.l.f. Professional Eye Blending brush. I have two of these. I think I'm going to go in with this like terracotta one. It looks like terracotta. I mean, it might be wrong. Like a burnt red. I'm going to go right into the crease. It is pigmented because I didn't really take a lot of my brush. I just like dabbed it into the product, and you can already tell, you can already see the color. So I do like that, and it's really easy to blend. Like I'm just swiping it back and forth, and I like how it mixed in with the other color too, the transition color. Now then I'm just gonna go with one more color. Just give it like a little dimension. think I'm gonna, no, because I don't have, you know, I'm gonna go in with the same one, whatever. I think I'm gonna go in with this one. This one just keeps like, I keep gravitating to this one. Now let's see the color. Oh, there it is. Whoops, there it is. Whoops, there it is. I'm just going to focus this on the outer corner. If I just go like this, I'm focusing on my outer corner because I don't want it to go into the crease that much, just the outer corner, and then just blend it all up. There. Oh, dang. I didn't even put my brush in it too much. I just did like this, like just tapped it, and that's it. And look at that. You can already see it. Now I'm going to take the other one that I used for my transition color. I'm just going to just blend it. Just doing it upwards. Trying to blend it all out so it does not look like it's just right there. And I think it blended really nice. I mean, I'm really liking the colors. And now I'm just going to go back in with the nude shade that we used all over the lid. I'm just going to put that because it did get lost a little bit with all the other eyeshadows that I put on. So let's just retouch it. I mean, the tip is already like it was pointy, but now it's like starting to like go down. So we'll see. I think the color is really pretty. I mean, I don't really gravitate towards brown because I usually just, all the eyeliners that I have are black. So it is a change. It's already going down, so it's not really pointy anymore. I feel like you can't even see the wing. I mean, I feel like it looks really nice right here, but I feel like you can't even see the wing. Maybe I could shake it? I don't know. I mean, you can't really, I mean, you can see the wing now, but you can't really get like the sharpness. You can't really get like a cut wing. That would only be my main concern because it started out okay, but the point is like not even point, it's like going downwards. So that's like my only con right now. I don't really like this eyeliner pen. Like on this eye, when I started doing it, it looked great. Now the problem I had with this eye was like the wing, because it's not really pointy. The felt tip doesn't really hold its shape. It kind of like bends everywhere. It's hard to like get a sharp line out of it, and it's already pointing down. That's with this side. Now this side, it was like just tugging on my eyelid, and I feel like the color payoff isn't the same. Like this color payoff isn't the same as this one. I feel like this one's darker and this one's just a little bit lighter. And again, the point just isn't there for me, so not really too fond of this eyeliner pen. But so let's just keep going. Now let's just keep going. Now for my face, so because I couldn't find a foundation brush from them, so I'm just gonna be using my beauty blender. And I do like the packaging, again, very sleek, and it has a pump. So let's just see. So I'm just gonna dot my face. Hopefully this is my shade, because again, they didn't have too much of a range for things. So let's see. And my eye is itching. Weird. So I'm just going to tap, 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 tap. It doesn't have too much coverage. It could be just because I am using the Beauty Blender. But even when I use Beauty Blender for my Too Faced Born This Way foundation, or even for my Lumi foundation from L'Oreal, I feel like I do get a good coverage with the Beauty Blender. With this one, I feel like you can still see my redness right here. Let's just do another pump. Or just do more product on those parts right there. Just because I feel like I can still see things. So this is definitely not a full coverage foundation. I wouldn't even say it's medium. Because I feel like you can still see some of my redness around here and here. And let's just go in with the e.l.f. Under Eye Concealer in Fair. I don't know if it's because of my lighting, but I feel like it's white. Like, I don't know. I feel like it's white. Like, I don't feel like it's... I usually like a yellow tone concealer. I mean, this kind of looks like a yellow tone, at least in person, it looks a little bit yellow tone, but it's not coming out that way. So I'm not sure how I feel about it. Again, this concealer isn't full coverage because I can still see things like brightness under my nose. If I tap it in. I'm not giving you guys the finger, I promise. Nope. Can you guys see that, like, still redness? I just feel like and for some reason I feel like I'm feeling like oily. And I'm usually not oily. So it's kind of weird. So let's go in with the e.l.f. high definition powder. It looks like this. Let's just open it. It comes with like a little puffy thing. I'm not gonna use that. So because I don't have a brush from e.l.f. that I want to use with this, I'm just gonna be using my Arbonne Precision brush. You know what? Instead of using my precision brush, I think I'm just gonna be using. Nope, never mind. Because it comes like a little thing like that. So I just dropped some product. My bad. But yeah, let me just use my, like, kind of like bake it. And next, I'm gonna use the brush just to put it everywhere else. It doesn't look like there's a lot of product in there. If you just tilt it, you can still see. I feel like with my Laura Mercier, you get a lot of product in there. This one I don't feel like that so much. I don't know. For some reason, I'm still feeling like, I don't know, like I have like liquid on my, I don't know. It's a feeling that I'm not used to. Let's just bronze me up. So I'm going to be using the e.l.f. Contour Blush and Bronzing Powder. It looks like that. Again, I do really like the packaging. Nice big mirror. And good size. I think it would be good size product. The only thing is that the bronzing has like a little bit of shimmer in it. And I'm not really a shimmer kind of girl when it comes to my bronzer. Let's see how pigmented this is. Okay. I mean, it's not bad. It's not terrible. It's pretty good, actually. Whoa. I guess I didn't tap enough off. Now, would I use it for contouring? Don't think so. Right now I'm just using it for bronzing. Don't know why that happened. Not really sure how I feel about it. I'm not really liking it too much. I don't know. I feel like it looks like patchy. Oh, I feel like I look weird. Maybe I just have to, I don't know, I'm not really liking it. I'm just blending it up with one more product. I don't know, I feel kind of like a little iffy about it. I'm gonna go in with, now again, this blush looks like it has some shimmer on it. Let's see if I like it. I'm using my Sigma F10 powder blush brush. I feel like you can't even see this. Can you see it? I feel like you can't even see it. I mean, I feel like it's like a nice flush color. But if you want it to be like, look like you have blush on, I don't think this is really good. I don't think it's that pigmented to begin with. So let's go to highlighting. I'm just gonna go in with this. It's white, like this is white, so I'm a little iffy about it because I don't know how it's gonna come out. Gives like a nice sheen, but would I call it a highlight? Not really. I just feel like there's just too much shimmer going on with like the bronzer, the blush, and now the highlight. I just feel like it's too much, especially for me because I'm not used to it like that. I'm just, can you see it? Like, I don't think you can see it. My cup of tea? Not really, but we'll just do it. Let's just blend everything out with my Sigma F15 brush. So that's that. Now let's go into the eyebrows. Now this one comes with like a little brush. It's like really small. I mean, I'm gonna try it out. And this is what it looks like. So let's go in with, like, this is the first time that I'm using something like this, so. I mean, so far so good. I mean, it's really easy to glide, like it's really just glides on wherever you put it. I feel like it blends really well as well. I'm just gonna take my e.l.f. professional eyelash and brow one and just blend it all out. I just wish the brush was like a little bit longer. This thing is freaking small. When powder shine, go right here with the powder. Just tap the excess off. Kind of like setting it. I do like it. I think it looks really good actually. I mean, I think it's a little bit lighter than my actual hair color because you can see it's coming like a little like light brown and I'm more of a dark brown. And so, I mean, that's the only thing I could actually say about it. Other than that, I think that's really good. Now for the last thing that I have is, oh wait, actually, let's prime our eyelashes. Let's prime my eyelashes with the mascara, e.l.f. mascara primer. Looks like this. That's the one. Now I'm not priming it to make my my mascara like better or anything like that, or my eyelashes look better. I'm just I want to try it out more for my lower lash line, because that's where I tend to have problems where where the mascara will like transfer to my lower lash line, and so I want to see if this will help it to not do that. I didn't expect it to be white, but now we're going in with the e.l.f. lengthening and volumizing mascara. Looks like that. The wand looks like that. I mean, pretty good. I mean, I think it's standard. It does separate my like not separate it, but I do think it's making them long. It is kind of clumping though, but And I can't really say anything too bad about this mascara. It looks pretty good actually. For a $3 mascara, why not? Now the last step that I have is the lips. Now this is the e.l.f. Matte lip pencil in cranberry. Now it says it's matte, but it's not matte. When I swatched it in my last video, it's just like glossy. Like it has like a sheen to it. So it's not matte, but let's see. And I'm not using a lip liner because they didn't have any lip liner. So this is what I'm using. I mean, it's kind of like a lip liner anyway, so. But again, it's not matte. And I can feel that it's gonna transfer. Like if my daughter puts her hand on my lips, it's gonna come off. I can already feel it. Now my final looks are, I did like the palette. I think it's really nice. I feel like it's pigmented, like you can see it. The only thing I didn't like is this color right here. Just because I feel like you can't see it, at least not on my skin tone. You couldn't really tell that it was there. Other than that, I mean, it's $10 for 10 eyeshadows. It's a nice sleek design, packaging, and I do like that you have like a big mirror. So that's pretty good. So this one I really like. I also did like, I did like the mascara, I'm not gonna lie. I think it's nice for $3. I think it's a good deal. I will let you guys know if I like the primer, if it actually helps me with my lower lash line. The other thing that I did like was the eyebrow kit. It's the first time I try something like this, and I feel like it's a good payoff. The only thing is that the color says dark, but for my skin, like my hair color, it's not as dark as my hair color, so it looks kind of like a little light brown right there. Other than that, another thing I did really like was the face primer, the hydrated primer, because I feel like it did hydrate my skin. And it didn't feel like any like oily. It just felt like really silky and smooth, and my skin really did absorb it really well. Now the things that I didn't really care for are the e.l.f. high definition powder. I just think it looks like you're getting a lot, but when you open it and you see it, it's not a lot, and I don't think it really does a good job. I didn't really care for it. Now the e.l.f. Flawless Finish Foundation, I don't really care for this either, just because it isn't like, I don't feel like I feel like it's a light coverage, like sheer coverage. It's like a sheer coverage, because you could still tell, like you could still see my redness and stuff. I didn't really like it that much. I just had to keep going in with more product and more product, and I didn't really care for it. Another thing that I didn't really care for was the contouring blush and bronzing powder. The blush, it looks like it's gonna be a really nice color, but you can't really even see it. And it has shimmer in it. I'm not really used to shimmery blushes or shimmery bronzers. This bronzer also has shimmer in it, and I feel like it was just a shimmery mess. I don't really care for it, so not really a big fan. Another thing I'm not really a big fan is the concealer. I feel like it just looks white. It's already creasing under here. I can already see it. It's already creasing. And again, the highlighter I don't think of it as a highlight. I don't know. I'm not really caring for it. It looks really white. The concealer looks really white, and the highlighter is white. I don't know. I didn't really care for these two, and so I think that's it. The ones that I did really like are these three, and the bronzer. I mean, these are the ones I really like. Is the eyebrow kit. I wish it was a little darker. The palette, the matte for matte, the e.l.f. hydrating face primer, and I did like the mascara. I did like. Another thing I didn't like is the crayon, the lip pencil, matte lip pencil, because it's not matte. They should really rename it, because it's not matte. You can tell it's not matte, and I can already tell it's gonna transfer. Let's do it. Let's see. Yep, it transferred. And so to me, I like matte because, and I like it to last long because of my daughter. So this, not even, I don't really care for it either. So yes. And so that's it for this demo / review. I really hope you guys liked this video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe. Also follow me Instagram and Twitter at stephNchanted, and don't forget to subscribe right here, so I can do my first giveaway once I hit 100 subscribers. Okay, I'll see you in my next video. Bye.